Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the ICAERUS podcast series. ICAERUS is a European Union funded project aiming to explore how drones can serve multiple purposes in agriculture, forestry and rural areas across Europe. I am Alexia Mastora, Communications Manager at Reframe Food, a non-profit organization aiming to transform the agri-food sector through innovation and technology. Today, we are delighted to welcome Mr. Kostas Grigoriadis. Kostas is an electrical and computer engineer and he holds multiple roles at GeoSense, a tech-driven company based in Thessaloniki, Greece, including research and development project and proposal engineer, procurement engineer and full task developer.
Thank you so much, Alexia, for the warm introduction. It's really a pleasure to be here and to share a bit about the work we are doing at GeoSense and within the ICAERUS project. Really looking forward to our conversation.
Thank you, Kostas. It's very nice to have you here with us. Let's begin our discussion. Rural logistics like delivering medicines, supplies or official documents to remote areas comes with unique challenges. What specific issues is this use case addressing?
Yes, rural logistics, particularly when involving drones, comes with a very specific set of challenges. We are working in areas that are really hard to reach, like remote villages, mountainous regions, or islands. These places often lack frequent transport services or have poor infrastructure, especially during bad weather. What we are trying to do is find smarter, faster, and more reliable ways to deliver important items like medicines or vital supplies using drones. Especially when there's an emergency, having a drone fly over the obstacles and deliver exactly where it's needed can make a huge difference.
Now let's move to our next question. Why was it essential to use a cross-border approach?
Yes, the cross-border aspect of this use case was essential because the logistical challenges we aim to address are not unique to one country. They are common across many rural regions in Europe. Sparse infrastructure, long distances, and limited access to essential services are realities in both Greece and North Macedonia. Testing our solution in two countries allowed us to validate its flexibility and adaptability under different real-world conditions. It also gave us the opportunity to compare how two neighboring countries manage emerging technologies like drones in terms of logistics and public services. Importantly, each country has its own legal and regulatory framework for drone operations. By working across borders, we had to engage with both sets of aviation authorities, understand their requirements, and adapt our operations accordingly. This cross-national perspective not only made the project more robust, but also highlighted how scalable drone-based logistics can be if we design with regulatory diversity in mind.
So testing across different countries really shows how flexible and scalable the solution can be.
Yes.
BVLOS operations are a key part of this use case. First of all, what does BVLOS actually stand for? And has this introduced any extra regulatory challenges?
Yes, absolutely, and rightly so. BVLOS stands for Beyond Visual Line of Sight, which simply means that the drone is flying outside the pilot's direct line of vision, often many kilometers away. While this opens up incredible opportunities for covering long rural distances, it also introduces new safety challenges. Regulatory bodies across Europe are very cautious with BVLOS flights, and for good reason. You need a much higher level of control, robust risk assessments, contingency planning, and often additional technology on board to monitor the drone's position, altitude, and health. For our use case, operating in BVLOS meant going through detailed SORA processes, that's the Specific Operations Risk Assessment Framework set by the EU. We had to demonstrate that our flights were safe not just for people in the area, but also for other airspace users. In short, yes, BVLOS bought more paperwork, but testing and more interaction with aviation authorities. But it is exactly what makes drone logistics in rural areas, both challenging and meaningful. It's not just a technical milestone, it's a regulatory one too.
Yes, thank you, Kostas. So it's not just about distance, it's about flying safely and reliably, of course. Thank you very much. Can you give us an overview of the work carried out in this use case so far? What are the most significant findings or insights?
Yes, in this use case, we have demonstrated how drone logistics can address real critical needs in rural and remote communities. From the beginning, our focus wasn't just on flying UAVs, but on creating an end-to-end operational ecosystem that's functional, safe, and scalable. At the heart of this system is Daedalus, our custom-built platform that manages the full workflow from order intake and UAV selection to mission execution and delivery tracking. It's not just a software dashboard, it's a command and control environment tailored for complex rural logistics. One of the biggest challenges we tackled was ensuring safe flights even when the drones were far beyond the pilot side in what we call BVLOS operations. This required us to go beyond standard drone setups and develop a fully custom onboard system that could stay connected at all times, no matter the environment. Whether flying over mountainous terrain or across national borders, each drone had the intelligence and communication capacity to report its status in real time. This level of control and awareness was critical to make these missions both safe and scalable. We tested multiple connectivity layers, including 4G, 5G networks and satellite fallback, ensuring uninterrupted communication even in mountainous or low signal areas. This gave us not only awareness of flight status, but the ability to intervene when needed, maintaining full situation control. And finally, our AI-powered decision support system brings everything together. It calculates optimal routes, manages fleet resources, and takes into account constraints like terrain, range, and package type, allowing us to orchestrate dynamic multi-stop deliveries using a diverse fleet of drones. So overall, this isn't a test of technology in isolation. It's a real-world demonstration of what it takes to deliver critical goods reliably across borders and beyond the horizon.
Really impressive work, which really shows how drones can become part of a full and reliable logistic system. Let's move to a more technical issues. What type of drones are being used and what made you choose these particular models?
We use a combination of different drone types in this use case, and that was a conscious decision. Each model fits a different kind of mission based on terrain, range, or what we are carrying. For shorter range deliveries in confined or populated areas, we rely on multi-rotor drones. They are agile, stable, and easy to deploy, perfect for navigating complex environments like village centers or narrow roads. For longer routes, especially across rugged or remote terrain, we use VTOL drones. These aircraft combine the vertical takeoff and landing capabilities of multi-rotors with the endurance of fixed-wing platforms, so they can cover large distances without the need of dedicated infrastructure like runways. In our most demanding scenarios, we also deployed a lightweight helicopter-type UAV with excellent range and payload capacity. ideal for cross-border operations and tough weather conditions. And here is a nice detail. All the drones we used, except the helicopter model, are actually designed and built by our team at GeoSense. That allowed us to tailor each platform to our specific use case, making sure it fits seamlessly into our logistic chain. So, it's not about having one drone for everything. It's about using the right tool for each job and ensuring the system remains adaptable, scalable, and ready for future challenges.
You mentioned earlier about the Daedalus platform, and you said that it is the brain of the entire operation. Can you tell us more about this platform? Can you explain its role and importance?
Yes, absolutely. The Daedalus platform is really the brain and the heart of the entire operation. It's what connects everything together. At its core, it's a modular system that manages the full logistics workflow. From the moment an order is placed to UAV assignment, mission planning, route optimization, live tracking, and delivery confirmation. But what makes it truly powerful is its ability to integrate with various data sources, drone types, and mission profiles, even across different regions or countries. Daedalus isn't just a dashboard. It incorporates an AI-powered decision support system that takes into account key mission constraints, things like drone rates, battery life, cargo dimensions, terrain data, and weather forecasts. Based on all that, it calculates the optimal routing using advanced CDRP algorithms. That means we can plan multi-stop deliveries, efficiently use the fleet, and ensure timely and safe completion of its mission. From a user's perspective, it simplifies a very complex operation. Operators can assign drones to orders with just a few clicks, visualize routes on a map, and monitor each flight in real time. All logs and alerts are stored, so even post-flight evaluation is streamlined. And because the system is modular, it can easily be adapted to different regions, regulations, or types of deliveries, which is crucial for scaling drone logistics beyond pilot projects. In short, Daedalus transforms a challenging logistics chain into a smart, data-driven, and operator-friendly ecosystem.
By highlighting that planning for tough conditions shows how really ready the system is for the real-world use, we concluded today's episode. I want to thank you to Kostas for joining us and sharing your insights. Thank you very much, Kostas. And of course, heartfelt thanks to all of our audience members. For more ICAERUS news, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter and follow us on social media. Until next time, let's fly towards a more sustainable future. Thank you very much.